Today we're going to talk about fabrication shop chemical hazards. All fabrication shops have chemicals and chemical compounds that can be hazardous if they aren't handled carefully. Some chemicals can be explosive, flammable, toxic, and/or reactive to other substances. Some of the common fabrication shop chemicals and best safe work practices are the subject of today's talk. First, there's acetylene. Acetylene is an extremely flammable gas under pressure that may explode if heated. Keep it away from heat, sparks, open flames, and hot surfaces. Store it in a well-ventilated area. Oxygen, a non-flammable gas that rapidly accelerates the rate of combustion. Keep it away from flammable gases and flammable combustible materials. Argon, a gas under pressure. It may explode if heated. Store it in a well-ventilated area as well. Propane, an extremely flammable gas under pressure that may explode if heated. Keep it away from combustible materials and store it in a well-ventilated area. Welding rod, a solid made up of several different chemicals. The chemical composition differs based on the type of rod. Common concerns with welding fumes include manganese and hexavalent chromium when using stainless steel rods. Welding flux, a chemical compound, the chemical composition of which differs depending on the type of flux. It may cause eye, skin, and respiratory tract irritation. Acetone, an extremely flammable liquid that also presents health hazards. It can be extremely irritating to eyes and skin and can cause drowsiness and dizziness if inhaled. Aerosol paint, a liquid made up of different chemicals. The chemical composition differs depending on the type of paint. Many aerosol paints are extremely flammable, highly irritating to eyes and skin, and can cause drowsiness and dizziness if inhaled. Thread sealant, a chemical compound that can cause skin, eye, and respiratory irritation. Gasoline, an extremely flammable liquid that presents a health hazard because it contains the carcinogen benzene. Check the safety data sheet for these and other chemical substances in your shop. Pay close attention to the hazard identification and exposure controls personal protection sections, which are sections 2 and 8 respectively. These are certainly not the only chemicals that you will encounter in your shop experience, but it does give you an idea of what some of them are and gives you the opportunity to look for others to make sure that you understand how to handle them safely.